You know things are going to get pretty serious when I bring this thing out, the MPC 4000. I've been craving chopping samples lately, and I was doing it on the OT. I mean, if you saw that video last week or thought it was annoying, I got an MPC 2500. I have the 1000. I brought the black box out, but I don't think anything beats the 4K. There's just something about it. Maybe it's just my muscle memory of me being so used to it. And this actually came out perfectly because I came across this website called Tracklib. Maybe you've heard of it. Maybe you've seen of the billions of Bob James Ninth Wonder promos going around. That's kind of how I came across it. And I am so down for something like this. Basically what Tracklib is it's a bunch of released music, like music that actually exists, that's been put out since like 1928 all the way until now, that you can download, sample, and use in your music. And then when you're ready to release a song, you can split royalties with the original creator of the song. And I am so down for something like this, mainly because I'm a massive advocate when it comes to people's time and effort when it comes to their art. I think people need to be compensated appropriately, and this, like, everyone just getting everything for free and us accepting it is like us leading ourselves to our own demise. So basically I reached out to Tracklib and I was like, hey, can I talk about this in one of my videos? You all want to do a little paid sponsorship or anything like that? And they are totally down. So they are sponsoring this video, but I told them, you ain't going to be able to tell me what I can or cannot say. So let me just give a quick rundown. I have the essential plan, this one here, $5.99 a month. You also get a free trial if you use the link down below. Or actually, it's always a free trial, but if you use that link, you get 15 free songs instead of just the usual 5 or 6. It's like double the regular offer, I think is what it is. 5-track downloads a month, plus 2 featured tracks a month. And you can just use this to make tracks all day long. No problem, easy peasy, very similar. But what's cool is if you go to license a song, there's 3 categories, A, B, and C. And if you use less than 2 seconds, hold on, let me make sure I get this zoomed in a bit. Here, look at this. So if you use less than 2 seconds and you're using a category C song, you only got to split royalties 2% with whoever originally made the song. Under 15 seconds, 10%. Under 60 freaking seconds, 20%. And this isn't just one clip. You can take up to you can take 15 1-second clips throughout one song and still only have to pay the 10%. And category C, let me make this a bit smaller again, is 50 freaking bucks. So if you're legit wanting to make a song, put it out, and not worry, I don't want to incriminate myself. Maybe hypothetically at some point in time I sampled music that I totally wasn't supposed to, and maybe somehow it ended up on my Spotify or didn't. I wish this existed. So being able to do something like this is really, really cool. So I am 1000% down with this. So let's go ahead and try to sample some stuff and chop some stuff up. I put a couple songs into my favorites already, these here, which already sound super sick. This one is so good. Listen to that texture. The one I really want to chop up is this one, or maybe this one right here. Woo! There's tons of stuff like this. So watch, I'm gonna go to all tracks, genres. I'll just say, I don't know, R&B, soul, types, region. Let's go to region. Is there R&B and soul in the Caribbean? What does this even mean? Let's see. Freddie Grums, give me something. Oh, that's a little too tropical. Actually, you know what? Let me put the headphones on real quick. What's this one? Okay, let's get out of the Caribbean for a second. And what about category? Oh, okay. Let's stick with category C because I'm a cheapskate. Game over. This is the one. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna add that to my favorites. And you know what? I'll just go ahead and download this right now. Download track. And I want to go back to my favorites and also download, yeah, this one. So go ahead and download this one. Okay, so let's check this one out. Show in Finder. Awesome. I got the 4K here. Let's make sure my samples are okay. Yeah, that is super tight. Okay, so record. Counting how many bars I want. 4 bars. 6, 7, 8. Crap. Okay. I got like 7.5 just because I forgot to hit. You know, I'll just redo it. My bad. Actually, this is totally not bars. That was all. That was actually 2 bars. 1 or 4 bars. I suck at counting bars. Just do what you want. So what is this one called? Shinobi. All right, let's do this. Done. Keep. Okay, so we got that. Let me make sure our start point is set to its very beginning. We'll just go back there, and our end point. Oh yeah, nailed that one. Let me just get it a little more fine-tuned. Honestly, I think there's no better chopping for me on the 4K. This thing's just great. So there's my thing. I told you I counted the snares. I counted 8. So I'm going to go to regions, and I just double that. So window, I'm going to set this to 16. Done. Do it. That gives me my regions. I could test them here. Oh yeah, good thing I tested it. So I can just go back and move this just a little bit. Go here. Yeah, same thing. Move that back just a tiny bit. That's one thing I kind of honestly really like about sampling really old music, where it wasn't like perfectly quantized and it was just played in. Actually, this was made in what? 79. Nice. Yeah, so, you know, just older music just kind of has a vibe or a feel to it. Okay, cool. So that's that. Actually, let's go to sample region. I'm going to edit this. I'm going to put it into its own program. Yes. Boom. Go to my sample track, which I always have set to as 9. And then I'll set this to Shinobi. Okay, so I messed up. I want the snares to be here, but I didn't chop it up enough. I counted 8 snares, which means I need to take 32 slices, not 16. Honestly, this doesn't mean anything to you, but let me just go back to Shinobi here. Region 16, and I just want to bump that up to 32. Do it, edit, same thing, create a new program. This is just going to call it Shinobi 1 for the program now. So if I just go here, oh, Shinobi 2, my bad. Oh man, okay. I am too amped about this one. Let's find my kick. We'll just do this one here. And just, oh, hold on. Just to speed this video up, I'm gonna delete some bars. I'm so juiced right now. It's hot as hell in here, but I am down. Full levels on. Cool, so I'm gonna just do a little. Cool, so that's easy. And then usually I usually just do a kick just to kind of give myself a little bit of a metronome to play off of, and then I'll just kind of chop the sample up on top of that, so it would be like, oh, another thing. When I chop samples, I know from SP users, they're very much gate on, so right, they hold it down the entire. What I like to do with the MP is I can just go to zone. I'll edit all of them from this program, and this program is just kind of a bank, which is just this this sample that I have chopped up. And I'll set it to one-shot mode instead of as sample. As sample is just, it goes off of the amplitude envelope that's built into here. But if I just set it to one-shot, it'll just keep going. The other thing too is that this has polyphonic sampling, so it'll play them all at once. But again, if I'm editing all of them at once within a program, I can set their mute group or their choke group to 1, as well as their polyphony to 1. So that means they all choke each other off. Right, so So I'll try and... Yeah. Then I also have bank B, which is... So this sounds kind of crazy right now, right? But watch, I'll put this part in. And then I'll just filter this down. Oh, forget this part. Okay. Oh, and I'll just set it to here. So part 9, we'll go to our cutoff, replace 20. So this one kind of works as texture, not really. Or let's try, I'll just go to our sequence here and I'll copy this and then I'll just erase 9. We'll just do a straight run. Yeah, we'll do that. So that is, we'll stick with 4. Actually, we will edit this and I want to copy because I have all the drums on bars 1 through 2. So I want to copy 1 through 2 after bar 2, 1 copy. Okay, so I wanted that. Dang it, I keep missing it. Right, and then if you want it to be super cheesy, you can do the typical, right? Oh, I put that in the claps. Oops. Get rid of that. Full level. Right, that kind of works. You know what, let's go to the other sample. Which one's this one? So I'm gonna go back to record mode. We'll just hit record. Oh, I wanted this like way later, actually. Retry. Wait for it. There it is. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool, that's all I need. That's all I need. Thank you. Even though those horns were super dope. This one's called I Got the What? I Got the Warrants. So I'll just call it Warrants. W-A-R-R-A-N. Did I spell that right? T-S. Oh well. Keep, sample, list, trim, start. And cool. So same thing, just go back in here, check my start, basically dead on. And then our endpoint. So one thing that's great here is you can play to and play from. So I can make sure that as long as the this sounds good, I know what comes before it is dead on, basically. Same thing, region, window, spin that, 32, do it, edit, yes. Chopping this up, warrants into a new warrants program. I'll go to 9, we'll erase that part, which we just had. So now we just have the drums, right? But if I go down to Shinobi, I can set this to warrants. Oh, I hear it already. Same thing, program, zone, all, one shot, pitch, mute group 1, poly, this. And this should technically still be sent there if I put this to a 4-pole. Let's see, 10. Yes. Oh, yes, yes. Okay, this is it. What if we slow this down? So I'm gonna go to our program and actually slow this pitch down. Right, let's get super drunk with it. Ooh, this is cool. This is where it's at. So that is just too much for me. So I need to go to track 3, program, edit. I want to edit this one. So edit, I'm just going to edit its decay. And its pitch. Send it to A, and we'll do that at 20. Go to our effects, what's A? Put that as a reverb. So you know what's super tight here? Actually, that is way too much reverb. So one of my favorite things to do at this point is I'll copy this, and I'll go back to our sampled section, right? So I know all the snares are here. So I can add some really weird ones in there. Right? Little like ghost notes here and there. Ooh. Oh man, if you're ever, maybe I shouldn't say this, but if you're ever wondering how I make all my VCF tracks, VCF is my alter ego. It's another moniker or name I use where it's just MPC tracks, and this is totally a VCF style track. I'm going to go ahead and copy this again, go to 9, and I'm going to erase that whole section, and I'm just going to set this down to 2 bars. And I'm going to delete from bar 3 to 4. And I'm going to find a new chop in here. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. sounds. It's all quantized. Okay, so I didn't like that. I can go back in here and see. Right there. Sucker, get out of here. Anyway, Tracklib. Thank you. This is so dope. The ability to just take whatever I want. This whole setup. You can't even see that. You can't even see that. This thing. Too tight. Again, thank you. If you want to find out more information about this, I have a link down in the description below. I think it's super dope. I'm going to try and get majority of my samples from here now, and I think it's just cool to kind of pay respect to a lot of the inspiration of where we make music and where we, you know, bring a lot of our vibe from, our inspirations, or any of that. And I mean, like, how dope is it that I can make a track with this, which is I got the warrants, and then if I make a track and put it out, I'm giving music or money to Magic in Threes. I've never even heard of Magic in Threes, but now I'm a massive fan because, right? Anyway, I appreciate it again. I'll catch you soon. Thanks for kicking it as always. If you want to support, buy some synth merch or anything like that, check out this link. You kicking it is more than enough as always. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Always good to see you. Love you. You already know the drill. Share the love. Share the knowledge. Knowledge is power, right? Later. I'll be kicking it here.